Eastern takes on Western classics.
Cheeseburger, fried rice up.
Oh, no.
Exactly what it is, cheeseburger, fried rice.
When you're messing with my fried rice, you're messing with my emotions.
Fuyo, that good saying. American people love the mayonnaise, you know? They put it on everything. Sushi, potato, coleslaw, and now fried rice.
It definitely don't look pretty, but
That's going to go on the rice. Just makes me feel a bit grossed out.
using that into your fried rice in the cooking process is worse than Jamie Oliver's chili jam. So let's hope that doesn't happen.
Nacho cheese sauce. Awesome sauce. Yellow mustard. Sesame seeds. Pickle chips.
So, I have a few things to say about this. Chef Brian Tsao here, not your typical chef, owner of Mission Sandwich Social, located right here in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, winner of Beat Bobby Flay Season 1, and today I'm going to be reacting to Uncle Roger Confused by Guy Fieri Cheeseburger Fried Rice featuring Auntie Liz. Before I go on with today's episode, I do want to give a special shout out to my amazing patrons, Jake Schuster, Juho Huki. By the way, I hope I pronounced that right, and if I didn't, I'm really sorry. Guys, thank you so much for your support. You, along with all the patrons, really do make a difference on this channel, and with that out of the way, on to the episode.
Uncle Roger back with Auntie Liz today, Fuyo.
Hello.
Today we're looking at Guy Fieri making cheeseburger fried rice.
Just the sound of cheeseburger and fried rice together. Ooh, I'm not a big fan of fusion food like that.
Uncle Roger not sure also.
Okay.
East meet West fusion. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. East meet
Yeah.
West, sometimes you get rush hour. But sometimes you get Pearl Harbor.
Damn, you went there?
I'm on my way to Flavortown. This is Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
This guy have more energy than all of Rachel Ray Wejo combined.
I'm on my way to Flavortown.
But where the hell is Flavor Town?
Not Jamie Oliver's house.
Yeah. You talking about me, Auntie Liz? You talking about me?
Guys, I love Guy Fieri. I don't really know of anyone personally that doesn't like Guy Fieri. The guy's awesome. And I think what Guy Fieri did that was so special is that he really highlighted the everyday man, the everyday restaurant. He wasn't about hot cuisine. He wasn't about fine dining, anything frou-frou. He was going to, like his show says, diners, drive-ins, and dives. Just the places that normally don't get the attention, but have these awesome dishes or followings because of crazy dishes like this cheeseburger fried rice. So let's see what this is all about.
You know I love Chinese food. I mean, I'll eat it anywhere, anytime, any place. So when I get here and I find out there's a joint that's doing some real deal Chinese food, but with some true New Orleans attitude, you know I gotta check it out.
What his look? He looked like failed rock star. Uncle Roger called this look no custody.
I wonder what it would look like without that hair. Sorry.
I've seen that photo before.
Are you laughing at?
Because he looks better with the frosted tip.
I think
Yes,
that's
he
the
does.
guy, the only guy in the world who look better with frosted tip.
Why is Uncle Roger sweating so damn much? Look at this dude. He's got a towel in his hand. I mean, it's the summer right now. I always carry a towel with me, but I didn't expect it from Uncle Roger. He's from Malaysia. Ever been to Malaysia? It's a tropical area. My wife's from Malaysia. I've been to Malaysia. It's hot every day. Obviously, there's a reason why he's in the UK, and I guess we know now.
The only guy in the world who look better with frosted tip. He looked like the failed Mario brother.
It looks like the Mario dad.
The Mario
Chef Max just rocked out.
It's an experience that sort of gets you out of your lane in New Orleans. Hi, guys, coming in.
Local flavors served Chinese style.
Crawfish rangoons in the window.
And Eastern takes on Western classics.
Cheeseburger, fried rice up.
Oh no.
Exactly what it is, cheeseburger, fried rice.
Pretty much.
Ugh, look at this. This
It's a lot of sauce.
That looks so wet.
But there's nothing wrong with a lot of sauce. I like sauce. In fact, I've had a lot of rice dishes with a lot of sauce. You ever had halal guys in New York? You drown that in sauce. I like sauce. However, I'm pretty sure Uncle Roger's gonna over this rice.
Too saucy, but not in the right way.
Only Auntie Esther should be this wet.
Sorry.
Sorry, children.
Uncle
Yeah,
Roger
for real.
confused also. What the requirement to work at this restaurant? 3-year experience and 4 neck tattoo, is it?
That's all chefs.
All chef like that?
All chefs are like that.
Are you not like that?
No.
Asian people cannot get tattoo. Your mom gonna beat you up.
That's the reason.
That
I'm
why-
scared of my mum.
When you're messing with my fried rice, you're messing with my emotions.
Fuyo, that good saying.
So we're gonna start by making the awesome sauce. That's the sauce that goes on top of the cheeseburger.
Awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce. Uncle Roger
Sauce,
love how
okay.
American name their thing. Awesome sauce. Brilliant beef. You have to stop calling your food Hainanese chicken rice.
You'll be calling it amazing chicken rice.
Yeah?
Because it is.
For any of you out there who hasn't had the opportunity to try Hainanese rice, if you have the opportunity in the future, please go all in. All in. It is awesome.
I don't want your towel.
Why?
I don't know where it's been.
It's been everywhere.
Exactly.
All type of sweat on here. Face sweat, ball sweat. All the sweat.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah. And we've got pickled chips made into a
Pickles.
relish. 3
Okay.
egg yolks.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna add minced garlic, mushroom powder,
Nice.
Love that mushroom powder.
Mushroom powder.
drizzling a little
okay.
bit of soy oil.
So we just made pickle relish garlic aioli.
Absolutely.
All
More or
right.
less, yeah, okay. Aioli, otherwise in the States more commonly called mayonnaise. It's basically egg yolk and oil. When you mix the two together, it becomes an emulsion. An emulsion is the combination of two or more ingredients to become one. So something like oil and vinegar, like for a salad, you shake it up, it mixes for a hot second, but eventually it'll separate, right? The oil will go to the top, the vinegar will go to the bottom. With an aioli, there's a binding agent to make it a permanent emulsion, which is mayonnaise. Generally, with mayonnaise or aioli, you put some kind of acid or vinegar, mainly for flavor. It also increases the threshold of the mayo, because if you put too much oil, it'll also break, meaning that the emulsion doesn't hold together and it separates again. So then you would have to start the process all over. That's just some extra details, but that's the gist of it.
The sound of the sauce actually sounds really nice, like on a burger or something else. But the fact that I just heard it go onto the bowl, like,
It definitely don't look pretty,
that's
but
going to go on the rice. Just makes me feel a bit grossed out, to be honest.
Absolutely.
All right. We're in the awesome zone.
Now I'm gonna fold in the ketchup.
No.
it don't look pretty, but Thousand Island sauce, basically ketchup and mayonnaise. Pretty much what it is. Very common. I can't say for sure what's McDonald's secret sauce, but there's a lot of burger sauces that have, yellow mustard, ketchup, and mayonnaise in it. Very common. So looks gross, but
Too much
it tastes
sweetness
awesome.
in your fried rice. This
That
almost
is a
like
lot of
chili
sweetness.
jam level.
Now I'm gonna fold in the ketchup.
Yeah, I
So,
would
really
agree.
fan-
I would agree. That is, if he's gonna cook this into the rice, which from the B-roll earlier, it doesn't appear to be the case. It looks like he drizzles it on. But if he mixes that into the fried rice, I'm gonna be pissed. That's actually using that into your fried rice in the cooking process is worse than Jamie Oliver's chili jam. So let's hope that doesn't happen.
American people love the mayonnaise, They put it on everything. Sushi, potato, coleslaw, and now fried rice. Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna make the cheeseburger fried rice.
Yo, he got wok.
Nice,
okay.
got a
Soy
wok.
oil,
How many BTUs?
probably about 120,000.
Yo, 120,000 BTU. That good. Uncle Roger
Power.
approves that. Nice wok, nice gas stove, nice fire. How many BTU your kitchen have?
0.
0.
Induction. Remember? It's very, very good, very strong.
How do you measure induction?
I just measure it in how many pound coins it costs me to turn it on. Expensive.
Niece and nephew, if you're in London, go check out Auntie Li's restaurant, Mei Mei. The food's so good.
Thank you.
Singaporean restaurant, but almost Malaysian level food. Yo. Speaking of good stuff,
It's funny, my wife's Malaysian and she'll say something similar all the time. Like, yeah, Singaporean food is nowhere near as good as Malaysian food.
Onions, bacon.
Copious amounts.
Bacon?
Now I got ground beef.
Okay.
A little bacon fat in there.
the only
Ooh,
ingredient Uncle Roger like
bacon
is
fat.
the bacon fat. That like pork lard adds so much good flavor.
Yeah, yep.
But all the other stuff, the onion so big.
It looked a little bit too dark for my liking as well, not coloured very nicely.
We're gonna fry the rice.
Doesn't get any better than this.
White sugar,
What? What?
white sugar.
Sugar?
Yeah.
For your fried rice? You do this?
I think that's okay. A little bit, a little bit.
MSG is like the a 3 good ingredient for a fried rice.
Yeah, you don't need
But
sugar.
you don't need sugar.
Salty
You don't need,
is
yeah,
nice.
I would
So you
agree
put
with
like
that.
the
yeah.
bacon and the beef, so maybe they're trying to balance that saltiness maybe. But there's so much sugar in the ketchup sauce.
Yeah. I think
Good
this
point.
American
Good
people
point.
taste, they like sweeter thing.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah,
a lot
Americans
sweeter.
do like their
Doesn't get any
sweets.
better
Yeah.
than this.
A little bit of mushroom powder.
Mushroom
Again
powder.
with the mushroom
sneaky
powder?
way to say MSG
Yeah, for real.
free.
Yeah.
White people got so many ways to say MSG without saying MSG. They got chicken bouillon,
Straight up.
chicken stock cubes.
Straight up.
Anchovies, tomatoes.
Yep.
A mushroom powder.
Ooh, look at that walk action.
I didn't see that coming.
Roman
Lettuce and
tomatoes.
tomato
Really? You
now,
didn't see
huh?
lettuce coming. But you saw sugar, ketchup, aioli coming. Really?
Interesting. It's actually very common, especially Southern Chinese cuisine, Southeast Asian cuisine, particular South Chinese cuisine. You see lettuce sauteed all the time. I actually grew up eating that a lot, and it's great with a little bit of oyster sauce, believe it or not. So I personally would have preferred for that lettuce and tomato not to be cooked into it. I don't mind the ground beef, the bacon, and the onions. Liz mentioned that she didn't like the color on it, but you know, if he's going for that like smash burger vibe or smash burger flavor, you know, they heavily caramelize those onions and it's sliced long ways. I think it can work. I personally probably would have diced the onions very small and not, again, put in the lettuce and tomato now. I would have put that on at the very end on top.
Ironically, lettuce okay to stir fry in Chinese
Oh,
food,
there you go.
know?
Look, yeah.
Yeah.
Very delicious. That's why when Uncle Roger eats salad, it raw lettuce. It's so sad. Cook that, white people. Cook that.
Actually, South Chinese cuisine, there's very few raw things. It's almost everything is cooked. So yeah, even my wife, she's not into salads at all. She likes all her food cooked generally. I want to tell you about my mailing list that I've just started so you can keep up with all things Chef Brian Tsao. You get updates on the latest and greatest, but more importantly, generally, it's a sneak peek of what's to come that I don't plug right away on the channel. For example, those on the mailing list got to know about my new channel, Chef Brian Tsao Raw, first. Plus, you'll get exclusive offers like maybe some upcoming collab merch with maybe somebody named Frenchie. Most importantly, your data is safe. It is not being used for anything else except for updates about this channel and what I got going on. Be sure to visit the link in the description below and sign up to the mailing list today.
Nacho cheese sauce.
Oh,
Nacho
Awesome
cheese,
sauce.
okay.
Yellow
Awesome
mustard.
sauce.
Wait,
Yeah, yellow
how
mustard
much
too.
sauce do you need on that?
That's a lot of
Is
sauce,
it to
I
mask
agree.
the flavour of the bland food underneath it?
that like sauce with a side of fried rice. See, you can't even see the rice anymore. The rice disappear like submarine.
Nacho cheese sauce. Awesome sauce. Yellow mustard. Sesame seeds. Pickle chips.
How do you eat it?
I use a spoon.
You're breaking the rules.
What rules are there?
Exactly.
Hey.
Oh. Did he use that chopstick from his hair?
Ugh.
I really wish I would have paused on that.
Hawaii 5-0.
You picked it up.
Absolutely.
Exactly what I said. Bro, 1 minute I get a bite and it's all cheeseburger and I'm like, okay, ground up cheeseburger. The next bite I get, like all fried rice.
He say 1 minute he bite it all cheeseburger.
Oh, right.
The next bite all fried rice. That not compliment.
That's just two different dishes.
Yeah, when you eat fried rice, all flavors should work together. Imagine if you eat Thai green curry, one bite tastes like curry, the other bite tastes like green. Nobody want that.
I don't think he likes it.
I would agree with that with Uncle Roger. But let's keep
He's not
watching.
even smiling. He looks so confused.
He does look confused.
You picked the iconic aspects of both dishes and made them really sing.
What?
See why
Make them sing? What they singing? Funeral song, is it?
it's such a big hit. Spot on.
Very interesting. So, I have a few things to say about this. Number one, I don't think Guy really enjoyed this, just from looking at his reaction. But this is not a competition show. He's not judging anything. So, he's highlighting these places and their funky food or their enormous food or their super spicy food. Whatever it is that's special about this place, he's highlighting it. So, he's not really there to critique. He's just kind of giving his input and what he thinks about it in a positive spin. That's my impression of what's going on over there. I will tell you this right now. Number one, yes, I agree. Americans like their sweets. I love my sweets. Not that I speak for all of America. I do agree. Americans like their stuff saucy, except for Italians. You know, you'd be surprised. Yes, they like their pasta sauce and stuff, but when it comes to like sandwiches, particularly for my shop, they don't want any sauce on there. They just want to taste the meat and the cheese and the bread, and that's it. Generally, I would agree with that. Americans like their mayo. Americans like their sauce. I've had numerous dishes with rice with lots of sauce in my time. Like I said, I eat halal guys all the time in New York. Jordan will put up some B-roll. There's this white sauce and this super hot sauce. You just put on a ton of it and it's absolutely delicious. For this particular dish, If it was put in front of me, I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is a hot take, and you may lose all respect for me, that's okay. But honest truth, I would eat the out of that dish and like it. I know myself well enough that I would like it a lot. However, I probably would never go out of my way to go back again. It's one of those dishes I will gladly enjoy if I was there, if it was put in front of me, or if it was cooked for me and presented to me, I will eat the out of it. But generally speaking, if I was making my own decision, which I generally do about what I'm gonna eat, I would prefer to just go classical fried rice or a good old burger. I don't necessarily want those two things together, but they're doing something different. And I respect that, you know, let's call it like it is. A bunch of white people making their twists on Asian food, Chinese food rather. And I think that's super cool. I don't think there's any appropriation there. Nobody asked, but, I'm pretty sure the thought came across your mind. I think that's super cool. And I'll tell you why I think that's super cool. It's because I own a sandwich shop, and I can't tell you how many times when I tell people, oh, I'm a chef, and oh, what do you cook? I was like, well, I have a sandwich shop. And then they look at me, and swear to God, this has happened numerous times. They'll look at me and they go, sandwich shop, huh? Asian sandwich shop? I can't tell you how many times I've done interviews or had articles written about me, and they'll say, Chef Tsao, Asian, the open sandwich shop. It's like, what does me being Asian have anything to do with me opening up a sandwich shop? You know, if a Jewish person opened up a sandwich shop, they won't go, you know, let's just say I'm the Jewish guy. They go, you know, Chef Tsao, Jew, opens a sandwich shop. I mean, that would be really weird, right? So anyway, point being, I think this is super cool, but it's not something I would probably ever seek out or eat on the regular.
It tastes like exactly what it's supposed to taste like.
What do you think it's supposed to taste like? This guy's saying it like this dish exists in the wild.
Delicious.
The dill pickle on the top just makes it authentic.
Is it fried?
Authentic to what?
Yeah, for real.
How can it be authentic if it don't exist?
Oh, yeah. Who's this dish for? Like, you want to have a cheeseburger, but your girlfriend wants to have fried rice. Like, I'll put the two together.
That would be quite a unique
You're
restaurant.
killing me right now.
It's awesome. I love the place. And you got an open bar, you got karaoke at night. This place must get rocking.
It gets weird.
It gets weird. Come on down. Bring the whole family.
But you really want to sell the place.
It gets weird.
Get weird.
This dish
I like
too
getting
creative
weird.
for Uncle Roger. But Uncle Roger, I have to say, that chef got skill. The tossing very nice.
Very
Yeah.
good tossing. You tell he's had a lot of tossing practice.
You have all the correct technique, all the correct equipment to make amazing Asian
Man, this guy
food.
is sweating hard.
But they choose to make cheeseburger, fried rice. Hiya. Maybe Uncle Roger should check out this restaurant one day.
That would
and
be cool.
Taste it for myself. What you think, niece and nephew? If you want Uncle Roger to go to Ritz Chinese, leave comment. Maybe it's actually good.
You heard my thoughts of what I thought about that dish. I think it's super cool. People are experimenting. The guy genuinely knows his technique. And most importantly, he knows what he's doing. He knows he is f***ing around with traditional fried rice. And that's kind of the point. That's not what he's trying to accomplish. If you don't take risks, you don't get the reward. Put out 100% of the risk, you're going to get 100% of the reward. And you know what? Looks like that guy's place is successful. More power to him. Good for him. Happy for him. Before we close out this episode, I do want to say thank you to all of my amazing patrons. Guys, thank you so much for your support. And remember, for the rest of you, by becoming a patron, you get to take advantage of some awesome perks like early access to new episodes, uncensored extended versions of certain episodes, and most importantly, patron exclusive content. Another great video. Let me know what you thought down below. Hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. And remember, don't be afraid to fail, because it can only make you stronger. And with that said, I'm Chef Tsao, not your typical chef, and I'll see you really soon.
Find a silent